Hello everyone, this is Linda, and today I'd like to show you my altered eggs that I've been working on for the last couple weeks. I really got addicted to making them, and I made a whole bunch of them. So anyway, these are what I started out with. These eggs from Walmart, and they're the plastic eggs, and you can just you can dye them or decorate them just like real eggs. I gessoed each one of mine before I started altering them, and after I gessoed them, then I did a variety of things. Here, let me get them, and I'll show them to you. So we'll start here with this one. For this one, I used, like I said, I gessoed all of them first. Then I used Mod Podge, and I put down some tissue paper, and then while the Mod Podge was still wet, I put some glitter on it, and then I just put some bling from some trim, some bling from my stash. So that's the first one. This one is from a napkin, and I gessoed the napkin on, and then I put some Mod Podge just around on this flower and sprinkled some glitter on it, and used some trim from my stash, and then one of these little doily connectors that I got from Julie, the paper bag lady, and then a little flat back pearl. So that's that one. This one was also made from a napkin, and after I got it made, I didn't care that much for it, but anyway, I had this piece of crochet trim, so I put that around it, and then I used this little flower, and I really don't know where it came from. I just happened to find it, so I used it, and I put some stickles on it so that it would sparkle. So that's that one. Then I used tissue paper for this one also, and I left the Paris just plain. I didn't put any kind of glitter or anything on it, but all around the edges of it and in the back I glittered it, and then I put some bling down the sides, and I used 4 of the little pink rosette trims on the top, and a big flower center, which was an old button. So that's one of my favorite ones. For this one, I did a little experiment, didn't work. So what I did was I took some tissue paper, patterned tissue paper, and I used my ink, Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I stamped on it. And when I went to brush over it with the Mod Podge, it smeared. So I let it dry, and then I sprayed it with my Lindy's Glitz Spritz in Sunset Pink, and then I just dabbed some more Mod Podge on it and glittered it, and that gave this effect. And then I used some trim, some lace trim, and then I used another little trim over that, and put a little bead trim here, and cherry blossom, and a little piece of a spray that I got from Michael's. Okay, this is a napkin also, and I actually did it the same way that I did this. I just decided not to put anything over it. So it's I used some pieces of tissue paper after I put the napkin on, and then I just glittered the flower, and that was that one. This one I made with Martha Stewart tissue paper, and after I did that. And it was a gray and white tissue paper. I don't have it here to show you. So anyway, after it dried, I just glued some bling around on it. This one, I used the Rock Candy glitter, which is a thicker glitter, and used the tissue paper, and I put some gesso over the tissue paper, and then I sprinkled the Rock Candy on it, and I tied some cheesecloth around it and made a flower and put a bow on it. So that was that one. And then this was also some Martha Stewart tissue paper, and then I went over it with some folk art silver paint and used this crochet trim. Then I used this little velvet trim I think I got from Michael's, a little doily flower, and a sweetheart blossom from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then the only one I have left is this one, and I used some modeling paste on this and just kind of globbed it on. Then I laid some cheesecloth down on it and mashed it in and sprayed it with my Lindy's. Put this trim around it and 3 little 10mm roses from Wild Orchid Crafts and these little leaves from I Am Roses. So that's my eggs, and I'm done making eggs. I'm not going to make any more. I had a great time making them, but I'm kind of egged out. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.